In today's video, I am going to be breaking down 9 different layup drills that you can run, or even floater drills that you can run to be able to become better at either making floaters or layups in game. And that in-game portion is extremely important because a lot of players do a lot of silly things in training and you don't need to. So let's get down and let's check out these basketball drills. Make sure to go check out my shooting workout down in the description below. But in this first drill is very simple. What we are doing is warming up. You don't want to go straight into your workout. You want to be able to warm up first, and you want to warm up what you are going to be working on. So for example, we are working on warming up right now our floaters, but we also worked on warming up our layups by simply just going for layups. And remember, whatever you do with your right hand, you also want to do with your left hand as well. So what we are doing in this drill is just very simple, starting out on the 45, taking one dribble, and then attacking hard for that floater or that layup. But the idea is to attack hard. Next, what we are going to be doing is now warming up our legs while still working on the exact same skills as to what we were going to be working on this training session, but also the skills that we are already warming up for. So here, what we are doing is 1 or 2 dribbles towards the basket. We're going to touch my hand while we are in the air, and then we're going to go for the reverse. You can do this for a regular layup as well. It's a great drill to be able to warm up our legs. Next, we're going to do a quick crossover, a glide cross, and then crossing through our legs and attacking the basket. Now, the idea here is, okay, you've beat your man. You are now faced with a help defender. You're going to spin off that help, and you are going to go for that layup. Now, after you spin off that help, anytime that you make a spin move or a crossover inside the three-point line and you are attacking the basket, you need to pick up that ball and keep that ball high. You do not want to over dribble, and if you are to make a spin move like what we're doing here, or by making a crossover, you do not want to dribble after that because there's going to be a lot of people trying to hack your arms off. This is the part of the training session when we're working on finishing. I want David to do some random stuff at the rim. So what I'm basically getting him to do is to attack me. I have the pad, and then I want him to be able to react to how I am playing defense. Am I forcing him right? Am I forcing him left? Am I playing him straight up? And he has to make that decision as fast as possible. Ideally, he should be going through this drill at 100% speed, but this was like a 40 degrees Celsius day. It was hot. Now, while the last drill is something that you can also use in game, this drill is something else that you can use in game as well. So if you're having a point to wing pass, as we are doing right here, and passing to David on that 45, what he needs to do after he catches that ball is to attack hard. I want him to jog slowly or at a medium speed up, and then I'm going to pass him that ball, and I want him to go from that slower medium speed all the way to sprinting outright as fast as possible to get to that rim. This is imitating game-like situations where now you're moving off ball as you would be normally, and then as soon as you get that ball, attack as hard as possible, as early as possible. Now we're going to be doing the same drill, but now we're going to be adding in a crossover. Now the idea here is after you receive that ball, do a quick cross through your legs or even behind your back to evade other defenders. So for example, if you're coming off of a pin down screen, your man is following you over that screen and you want to attack the basket, and then let's say you're faced with a help defender. If you do a quick crossover early and take no dribbles after that cross, you're going to be able to get to that rim much faster. The whole name of the game is to teach the players when you're running these drills to take the largest steps possible after your last dribble. That way there is no double dribble or any other basketball violations. Next, we're going to go into a very classic move, and that is going to be a jump stop or hop step, and then you're going to take a step through. The idea here is to being able to play off of 2 feet, having a stronger base so that you don't get knocked off, and to keep that ball high so that it's going to be harder for players to steal that ball from you. This is a great power move that you can use, and you can even do it as a jump stop into the defender as well. Next, what we have is David attacking that rim, but now spinning off. That early quick spin move is special because that move alone is one of the hardest moves to be able to guard in the game. That quick jump stop into a spin while your guy is flying right past you is impossible to guard. So David, I hope that you continue with using that move because it's absolutely deadly once you get to a high enough level. Now, this is where a lot of players will mess up, and that is not training footwork. So what David is doing here, coming to a jump stop, faking that spin, pivoting back around, no travel yet for that mid-range jumper. Being able to hit a mid-range jumper is important, but being able to finish it off with a move like this is absolutely incredible and a fantastic move. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for David. Tell David that he did a fantastic job, but also make sure to go check out my shooting workout that is down in the description below if you want to be able to shoot the ball from further away.